Luxury fashion, often portrayed as glamorous and exclusive, conceals a darker side that many are unaware of. Beyond the glossy ads and prestigious labels lies a harsh reality. The production of luxury goods significantly impacts the environment, exploits labor, and contributes to widening social inequalities. Luxury fashion's allure comes at a cost. The manufacturing processes involved in creating these high-end products often result in environmental degradation, from excessive water usage to chemical pollution. Additionally, the labor practices within the industry can be exploitative, with workers facing long hours, low wages, and poor working conditions. Moreover, the exclusivity of luxury fashion perpetuates socioeconomic disparities, creating a divide between the affluent elite and the rest of society. The emphasis on conspicuous consumption further fuels consumerism and materialism, driving a cycle of environmental harm and social inequality. It is essential to shed light on these dark truths of luxury fashion and encourage a more conscious approach to consumption. By understanding the realities behind the glamour, we can make informed choices that align with our values and contribute to a more sustainable and equitable future. Luxury fashion has long been associated with glamour and prestige, but as consumers become more conscious of sustainability, the environmental impact of the industry is coming under scrutiny. The production processes involved in creating luxury fashion items often contribute to pollution, deforestation, and water waste. From sourcing materials like leather and fur to manufacturing textiles and garments, luxury brands have a significant carbon footprint. Additionally, the transportation of these goods across the globe further adds to their environmental impact. As consumers become more aware of these issues, there is a growing demand for sustainable and eco-friendly alternatives in the luxury fashion sector. Some brands are taking steps towards using recycled materials, reducing waste in production, and implementing transparent supply chains to minimize their environmental footprint. By raising awareness about the environmental impact of luxury fashion and supporting brands that prioritize sustainability, consumers can play a crucial role in driving positive change in the industry. It is essential for both businesses and customers to work together towards a more sustainable future for fashion. Luxury brands, often associated with prestige and exclusivity, conceal a darker side marked by social divides and economic consequences. The allure of luxury fashion perpetuates a sense of elitism, widening the gap between affluent shoppers and the rest of society. The high cost of luxury items fosters financial strain and debt among consumers striving to maintain status symbols. Moreover, the industry's history reveals a legacy of exploitation and unethical practices, from sweatshop labor to environmental degradation. The pressure to conform to luxury standards exacerbates feelings of inadequacy and fuels consumerism, perpetuating a cycle harmful to mental health and sustainability. Knockoff designer items further perpetuate unethical practices and environmental impact. Economic consequences are profound, contributing to income inequality and societal division. Additionally, luxury fashion's environmental footprint, including deforestation and pollution, threatens the planet's future. Awareness of these dark truths is crucial. By educating ourselves and advocating for ethical practices, we can challenge harmful standards and promote a more sustainable and equitable fashion industry. Let's strive for a conscious approach to fashion consumption that considers the true cost of luxury and works towards a brighter, more ethical future for all. Luxury fashion brands are often viewed with a favorable impression and air of significance, but behind the scenes, some of these iconic names have a dark history that is worth exploring. From allegations of exploitation in sweatshops to controversies surrounding cultural appropriation, the underbelly of the fashion industry has seen its fair share of scandals involving luxury brands. Some luxury fashion houses have faced backlash for their unethical practices, such as using child labor or underpaying workers in developing countries. These issues shed light on the importance of transparency and ethical sourcing within the industry. Additionally, instances of cultural appropriation by luxury brands have sparked debates about respect for diverse cultures and traditions. The use of sacred symbols or designs without proper understanding or permission can lead to accusations of insensitivity and disrespect. By delving into the dark history of luxury fashion brands, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities within the industry and advocate for more responsible practices moving forward. It serves as a reminder that behind the glitz and glamour lies a world that requires scrutiny and accountability. Animal cruelty in the realm of luxury fashion is a distressing reality that often remains unnoticed by consumers. The sourcing of exotic skins such as crocodile and the utilization of fur from foxes and rabbits involve harrowing practices that are far from humane. These defenseless animals endure unimaginable suffering in cramped, confined spaces, subjected to excruciating procedures before ultimately meeting a cruel fate for the sake of their skins. This insatiable demand for luxury fashion items has not only imperiled species, but also exacerbated the decline in biodiversity, underscoring a pressing need for conscious consumerism. It is imperative to recognize that supporting cruelty-free brands holds profound significance in alleviating the abhorrent suffering inflicted upon these voiceless creatures. The murky history surrounding luxury fashion serves as a stark reminder of the critical importance of fostering transparency and accountability within the industry. By educating ourselves about these distressing realities and actively advocating for ethical practices, we can catalyze positive change. Let us shift our focus towards prioritizing compassion and embracing conscious consumption, thereby compelling the industry to veer towards sustainable practices that uphold animal welfare with utmost respect and dignity. Luxury fashion entices with promises of status and confidence, but it conceals darker realities. Exploitation lurks in developing countries where workers endure low wages and harsh conditions. Environmental damage escalates with pollution and resource depletion. High costs fuel societal strain, fostering debt and inadequacy. Many luxury brands have murky pasts tied to colonialism and exploitation. Consumerism feeds a cycle of material validation, yielding emptiness and insecurity. Beneath the glamour lies a sobering truth. Awareness is crucial. Shoppers must grasp the industry's complexities and ponder their role in perpetuating its effects on individuals and the planet, urging a reevaluation of luxury's allure. Luxury fashion heavily relies on marketing to shape consumer desires and boost sales. It utilizes tactics like scarcity and exclusivity to drive demand and command high prices. However, this focus on desire can lead to financial strain and unsustainable consumption patterns, exacerbating the industry's environmental impact. Moreover, the pursuit of profit has resulted in ethical compromises, including allegations of sweatshop labor and cultural appropriation. Consumers need to recognize the psychological effects of luxury marketing, which can foster feelings of inadequacy and material validation. By understanding this, consumers can make more mindful choices about their purchases and support brands aligned with their values. In a society fixated on luxury and consumerism, the pressure to constantly upgrade possessions can be overwhelming. However, there is a hidden dark side to luxury consumption that is often overlooked. Breaking free from this cycle is crucial for personal well-being and the planet's health, as the pursuit of luxury often leads to environmental degradation and ties self-worth to material possessions. It is important to confront the dark truths of luxury fashion, such as labor exploitation and high costs. The exorbitant prices in luxury consumption fuel exclusivity, perpetuating feelings of insecurity and consumerism. By understanding these issues, consumers can choose to support ethical brands that prioritize sustainability. Shifting mindsets away from material validation towards personal values can help break this cycle, fostering a more sustainable and ethical fashion industry. In conclusion, it is evident that the luxury fashion industry has a dark side that cannot be ignored. From the environmental impact of fast fashion to the unethical practices of some luxury brands, it is clear that changes need to be made in order to move towards a more ethical and sustainable fashion industry. As luxury fashion shoppers and everyday consumers, it is important for us to educate ourselves on the dark truths of the industry. By understanding the high cost of luxury fashion and its impact on society, we can make more informed decisions about where we choose to spend our money. We must also be aware of the dark history of luxury fashion brands and the connection between luxury fashion and unethical practices in order to hold these companies accountable for their actions. Furthermore, it is crucial for us to consider the environmental impact of our fashion choices. By opting for sustainable and ethical brands, we can help reduce the harmful effects of fast fashion on our planet. Additionally, we must be mindful of the psychological effects of consumerism in luxury fashion and strive to find a balance between our desire for luxury goods and the need for a more sustainable future. Moving towards a more ethical and sustainable fashion industry will not happen overnight, but it is a necessary step in ensuring a better future for both the planet and its inhabitants. By making conscious choices and holding luxury brands accountable for their actions, we can work towards a more responsible and transparent industry that benefits both consumers and the environment. Let us strive to make a difference and demand a brighter future for luxury fashion.